do not talk.
Chest and back day. Why do I always feel like I'm doing lat pull down when I'm doing commentaries? Anyways, decided to switch it up. Switch up my split. So typically my split was legs, chest and triceps, back and biceps, hamstrings, so on and so forth. Hit everything twice a week. But after working out with my friend Kemba last week, we did a little bit of back with our chest exercises, and for me, I felt such a great squeeze when I was doing my chest movements because of the fullness of my back. It created a nice posture that I decided, you know what, I'm just going to switch it up. So today we did chest and back. My boy Gabe doing lat pull downs right now. We started with wide grip lat pull downs. The sets we did were 12, 10, 10, 8. Starting with lightweight first and then working up into your bigger weights. Again, my focus is on squeezing my lats, pulling down my elbows, and really just concentrating on my mind and muscle connection. So the way we did the chest and back exercises for this workout was we started with a back workout to really get the blood pumping to the back muscles, get that posture, and then we would alternate between a back and chest exercise. So here you can see that the following exercise we did was incline dumbbell bench. So for incline dumbbell bench, for years I would just push weight and never focus on squeezing. But for here, what I'm telling Gabe in this video is when he comes up, focus on squeezing your chest together. So when he comes down, you want to stretch out that chest, and when you're pushing up, focus on squeezing, creating that nice little crease in the chest. Okay, so here I'm doing 10 reps with 70 pounds. Really just focusing on controlling the weight, pushing through, and squeezing my chest at the top. When I do incline, it's typically between either the lowest incline or the second highest. Today it's the second highest. My shoulder was feeling really good, so I decided to test it. Ended up working out well. And then the following was 8 reps. So here I believe I'm doing 80 pounds for 8 reps. And this is the most weight I've done since leaning out. So if you know that when you're in a caloric deficit, your energy levels tend to drop as opposed to being in a surplus, which means that you're consuming more calories. So 80 pounds, it actually feels pretty good. At least it did today. Typically, my strength has dropped quite a bit because actually towards the end of my bulking, I did tweak my shoulder, so I actually had to take some time off and go back to lighter weights during my surplus. And then when I started leaning out, I had lost a lot of the strength that I did gain during my surplus. And then here, the following exercise, we did front pull downs. Started with a 45 on each side, and then we said that was way too easy. So again, my main focus is pulling down and flaring my elbow back. That's really gonna engage your lats when you're pulling down. And I'm squeezing, so every rep squeeze, every rep squeeze. That's the main focus here. So that's enough of me for the front pull downs. In the next clip, you'll see Gabe doing his set of 10 for the front pull downs. Squeeze. Come on, get it, pull it. Good. So the next exercise that we did for our chest was the hammer strength decline press. So what I was telling Gabe before he started, he was just pushing it. But what you really want to do, especially for this machine, is when you push, you want to bring your arms in, almost like you want to touch, and imagine touching your biceps in this motion. So when you're pushing, push, squeeze the arms. This is going to flex your chest, especially your lower chest, which is what the decline hits. Push, squeeze, stretch. Push, squeeze, stretch. That's exactly what you want to do for this motion. It's going to get you a better squeeze, and you're going to be able to feel a little bit more. In the next clip, we decided to go with some internal overhand rows. This might have been my favorite back exercise that we did for the whole workout. For some reason, it just hit my back in a great way, and I got such a good squeeze on it, and I was able to control it. And for me, it was perfect because, as I said before, I had the surgery, blah, blah, blah. So this, for me, I was able to properly squeeze my back, control it, and not have to worry about one side being hit more than the other. Now, for those of you who might have knee problems, Gabe's knees been flaring up every now and then. So instead of having your feet parallel like mine were, instead you can stagger your feet like Gabe is doing. He's not having his feet parallel. It's not putting a lot of pressure on his knees. But instead, by having his feet staggered, he could just focus on his back and not having to worry about his knees bothering while he's doing this exercise. So if that's something that bothers you while being in a parallel stance, then by all means go for it. You can see here, I'm in a wide grip parallel stance. My feet aren't too close, but this is a good proper base for me. So I'm able to maintain balance and focus on just moving my arm, moving my elbow, and squeezing my back. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Not worried about any balances or anything like that. So in the next video, we moved on to cable crossover flies. The most important aspect for the cable crossover flies is you see when Gabe pushes forward, he has that little pause at the end. So what that pause is doing, it's squeezing his chest. You literally see his chest contract when he moves forward. And when he moves back, it's a nice stretch for the chest. So what this is doing is you typically want to do your flies towards the end of your workout. After all, you get as much blood pumped in your chest from your presses. You move on to the flies so you can stretch your chest out and then get as much blood you can into your chest via the flies. So that's the purpose of the flies. And for me, you'll see here, I like to squeeze my chest. I like to make a nice V at the end. What that V is going to do, it's going to taper your chest at the end, so it makes that nice cleavage mark in your chest. So if you want that V, just rotate your hands into a V at the end of your flies. This is going to give you a nice squeeze. You should feel this. And that's just going to chisel the middle part of your chest. That's the only thing I'm focused on, as well as pressing. So this is how we ended our workout. This was our HIITS workout. So the name of this workout is called sweeps. Sweeps are something that I used to do during football in high school, except we used to use our t-shirts instead of the mat with weights that we're using here. So basically what you want to do, you want to keep your back nice and flat and just drive with your legs the whole time. Your arms are just holding you, keeping you from going to the floor, basically. So what I did was I grabbed a little mat, put weights on it, folded the mat, and all you do is you pump your legs back and forth across the gym. And we did 10 rounds of this total. So this really sucked, but this was a great way to get my cardio in, instead of the monotonous, Stairmaster or elliptical, whatever you're doing for your cardio. So this took about 10-15 minutes, and then we did abs after. But I'm going to leave you with these clips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do more commentary for my videos, or if you want to just watch the clips live. Whatever makes these clips more enjoyable for you guys, that's my main goal, as well as to inspire you whatever way possible. So that's it. Hope you enjoy. Take care.
Come on, pump those legs. There you go. Come on. Let's get it. Come on back. There you go. Good.
So bad.
Let's go. Let's stretch after. There you go. Turn around from that. Yeah. There you go. Come on. Almost there. You can't stop. Let's go. Let's go. Hang and stop for a minute. There you go. Let's go. Finish strong. Finish strong. Let's go. Come on. Last one. Get it. Come on. Let's go. Finish strong. Come on. You're right there, baby. Let's go. Just do it. Just do it. Let's go. Push, 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 push. There you go. Right to the lead. There you go.
It's time to go night-night.
Whew. There we go. Good shit. Sweeps.
I do not talk.